weight?
Oh, and vacuum.
Microns to inches of mercury?
I guess it'd be.
What about microns to millimeters? Microns to inches? You sure you got the right word, microns?
Yeah, pounds per square inch.
PSI.
Yeah.
How many? 22?
22.5.
22 and a half. Hang on.
I think it converts to 14, minus 14.69.
1 micron. In millibars, or atmospheric pressure, is 0.0013.
Yeah.
20 microns is 0.03. Inches of mercury, that's off the chart. PSI. 20 microns is 0.004 pounds per square inch. Let me send you this chart.
Got it, Bruce. I just kind of figured it out. Because the reason I'm trying to convert it here to figure out what it's doing, because it says in vacuum pumps will pull like 22.5 microns is all it'll pull. Well, according to the damn gauge, you got the gauge hooked up, it pulls it down to almost 28.5 pounds of vacuum.
Well, now if you compare that to millibars, Marty, that's 0.03.
And according to this conversion chart here, it won't pull it but to 14.69 pounds.
It's about a half atmosphere then. What are you trying to pull the vacuum on?
Air conditioning system.
Oh, that probably is not enough.
That's what I'm telling you, the gauge is showing it to pull down to about 28.5 pounds.
Well, have you looked up HVAC vacuum pump?
Pull it down to 30 pounds. Yeah, it won't pull it to 30. How far will it go? I just told you. Valve's coming in the door. About 28.5 pounds. That's plenty. Yeah, I know that's plenty. But they're saying pull it to that and let it set for 10 minutes and it should boil all the water out. Well, that's BS. It takes longer than 10 minutes to boil the water out.
Depends on how much water's in there. Now, if you were on top of Mount Everest and somebody poured water in your hands, you cupped your hands together, it would start boiling because the atmospheric pressure at 14,000 feet is like zero. That's why the radiator in your car is under 10 pounds of pressure, is to keep the water from boiling. That's like, 14 pounds would be a whole nother atmosphere.
Well, most radiator caps is anywhere from 14 to 22 pounds.
Well, that's a whole nother atmosphere.
Yeah, about 220 degrees, it still won't boil.
Well, no, Now don't confuse temperature with what we're talking about. We're talking about changing the atmospheric pressure.
Yeah.
Alright, you're standing on top of Mount Everest at 14,000 feet. The atmospheric pressure is about 0. You pour water in your hands and it boils from the heat from your body.
Yeah. Here we go, Marty. Mm-hmm. I think Garrett Allison's going to win.
Never mind, Marty, there's a race.
I don't mind.
I doubt that. Yeah.
Get your crystal ball down.
Oh, how am I going to talk to somebody without a crystal ball?
Get your crystal ball down off the shelf and set it down there in front of you and start rubbing it and say, RTJ, RTJ. Don't listen to me.
What does RTJ mean?
Ricky Thornton Jr., baby.
Oh.
He's going backwards. I will admit, he's a hell of a driver. Well, I admit, just about everywhere I'm out there is a hell of a driver. Well, that sure as hell wouldn't be out there. Yeah, but you got some that can manipulate your car better. That is true. That is true, but 32's not y'all though. That right there is a main manipulator. 32 is cherry picking. He ain't running hardly any with Lucas Oil this year. Do what now? 32 is cherry picking. He ain't hardly running any with the Lucas Oil this year. I don't blame him. Too much competition. There's a lot of money out there he can win too. Yeah, go where he can win. Well, I mean, do you blame him? Easy picking. Like, prime example, Jimmy Owens is following that other bus. Jimmy Owens never could do much in this bunch right here. Jimmy Owens had a good win streak for a long time. Jimmy's a champion, Lucas Oil. He was the man to beat for a few years.
What year was that?
So was Jonathan Duckmore. The year was 2019 and 2020 probably.
That's not that long ago.
No, that's when them dope heads was working for him and they kept that car up on top. Them suckers was high as a kite, so they was working day and night on that car. But the old Jimmy, he didn't like the fact that he was smoking that dope. So he run the last off and they never wanted to have another race. But if they were staying up all night working on a car, they wasn't smoking dope.
No, they were doing some other kind of drug.
They were smoking meth or something, wasn't they? Yeah, what difference does it make? He's a winning races.
How to win a race using crystal meth?
Yeah. Should have kept them all and said, I got some boys here that's going to ride good. They was more than likely on that cocaine.
Hey, did you hear what China said, you know,
Oh,
Trump
Lord.
told China they needed to do something about exporting fentanyl to the United States. And whatever that guy's name is, Lee or something, in China said, fentanyl's not our problem.
Well, boy, I got into a mess the other day with some fentanyl, Bruce.
Yeah?
Well, you know, they got these IV pumps, and they have a drug library on them, and they're preset, so a nurse just goes in there and puts in fentanyl and how much of the bolus of the bag that they got. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
The pump's preset to how much it puts through. So we had a pump come in from another hospital, and we didn't know it. That was identical to ours, but their flow rate was like 5 times more than what ours was. Good God. Luckily, a nurse caught it, and if she had been pushing fentanyl with it, it would have OD'd somebody.
Oh, yeah, man.
What the hell is that and hard to do it?
Probably killed a dozen before they figured out there was a problem. But that happens. The number 3 cause of death in the United States is the medical industry.
Malpractice.
Well, it's prescribing the wrong medicine, not prescribing enough medicine, prescribing too much medicine. I mean, the list, just any which way you can think about it, that's the number 3 killer of people in the United States, mostly old folks. More so than heart attacks and strokes and there's, you know, if you kill somebody in the medical field because you gave them the wrong medicine or didn't give them the medicine or gave them too much of medicine or any of them damn reasons, there's nothing done about it. It's just a mistake.
And you know, these nurses and doctors are so numb to death that they just shrug it off.
Yeah. It's like, well, we kill somebody about once a week. It's going to happen. It's no big deal because they're replaced immediately with somebody else.
Well, Davenport fell 5 spots. That's all I've ever seen. I had to sit down trying to knock the guardrail down. If he hadn't hit the wall, he would have spun out. Bruce, go to 27125 and see if you can hear any of them guys checking in on that net.
I'll be right back.
Where'd that Andy go?
I heard one Johnny checking in. All I heard is one. I could hear somebody else talking, couldn't make out what they were saying. Over.
Huh?
What?
Could you hear anything?
Yeah.
There's a bunch of them on there. I mean, they're from South Carolina, North Carolina, Tennessee, Alabama, the whole Southeast.
I did not switch wires. I stayed with the 80-meter dipole.
Yeah, they hear pretty good.
Yeah.
There's a big crew on that frequency. They started at 9:30, I think, on a Saturday night. What happened to him, Marty? Don't know. He done. Hold her up, man. This wasn't think he just said something broke. Look at that. Come on, baby.
RTJ. Why do people want to abbreviate stuff?
Oh, they're lazy.
Oh,
Bruce, they're trying to act like a bunch of doctors.
I see. Oh my God, M4 MTC at 40.
It's KG4WPW. KG4WPW.
I think you
No, you're
missed
not.
the 42.
Stand by, JP, their ideas.
Yeah. You didn't get it in time, JP. I beat you to it.
There you go. Take my seat, JP. You'd look good with it. Yeah, but you wouldn't have a little bony ass. Take mine.
I guess Davenport just left again.
I'd like to see Davenport win that damn race.
Yeah, from ninth. JP, hell, he went from down second or third all the way back to ninth. What the hell that boy's doing? Told you, man, he's lost interest. I'm gonna have to call him.
That's what it acts like, ain't John?
Yep. I'll have to call him and get on his eyes.
He's just out there to make the sponsor bet.
I know what I need to do. I need to call him and tell him I'm fixing to get in that race and I'm going to come and bust his arse every week. That'll pick him up. Yeah, he's really afraid of Marty Clark or outrunning him. Just like Johnny Burnett, he's just scared to death that one of us going to come out running. That'll pep him up. Shit. He thinks way higher than that. Okay. So you want to go ahead and pay me right now? Oh, the 20 RT is going to be in the winner's circle, baby. No, hell no. Oh, hell, we're done. Ain't Georgetown, that's what it was at last night. Hagerstown. I think he left somewhere and handed his seat over to JP. Old Satterley's wanting to play there a little bit. Yep. I'll be down.
What happened?
The Ferguson's not out. The caution is out. The caution is out.
Back them back up again.
Yeah. Man, I've heard you, Bruce.
Go ahead. No, I didn't even hear about it, but did she do it intentionally?